Welcome to another video from Gweilo60. Today is the first day of a new great adventure. We are at 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's a little early for a old boy like me. But we're off to the ferry here at Duke Point and then off to Vancouver. Then we're off to the United States. Our goal is to hit Omak. It's a small, I guess, village or town in the mountains of Washington that has an Indian-run casino. Never been there before. Just picked this one out of our ass. So let's see how this day progresses. Next video will be from a ferry between Vancouver Island and Vancouver. See you there. Well, here we are on the Queen of Alberni. It's a ferry between Duke Point on Vancouver Island and Lawson. It's in Delta, just, well, Vancouver, I guess is what it is. And you can see, like, I'm going to turn around slowly, and you can see that it's quite picturesque. It's a beautiful place here. You know, all of the islands, the mainland is the other way, but it's way too windy in the front of the boat to be up there. But you know, like, we live in a pretty place here. When we hit the mainland, what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang a right and head for the US border. Yes, next stop, US border. So we're off the ferry, we're out of Canada, we're in the States. Now we're in the Cascade Mountain Range in northern Washington. We've been driving for, I don't know, about an hour now, just over an hour in Washington. And oh yes, it's a beautiful place. This is called the Cascadia Loop highway that we're on. And we've got about 100 kilometers, 60 miles behind us, because everything here is in miles, not in kilometers anymore. So we're gonna keep going. We got about 300 kilometers to go till we get to Omak, Washington, is where we're gonna be spending the night. Hopefully, if we make it that far. We've been stopping every 10 minutes so Wei-Fang can take pictures of blue water or green water in the rivers, and you know. But oh, see, there's Princess right there. Getting ready for another photo shoot. I gotta go take some pictures. Talk to you later. We're still in the Cascade Mountain Range, and as you can see back over here, they build a dam it up, let the spoiled gates go, because there's a power plant down about 5 miles down the river here that they produce power by water power. Yeah, beautiful, eh? You see in the background over here, the mountains, Rocky Mountains in the background, with the snow still on the caps. Yes, and that is Princess there taking more pictures, because that's what she does. So we're in George Creek. You can see, well, still Cascade Mountains, yes. And you see how green the water is down there. It's freaking beautiful. And on the other side, behind me here, that's where all this water comes from, is the snow caps melting. See the waterfall in the background there? That runs down in, and who knows why it's green. Maybe some of you old Washington boys can tell me, how come all your water's that bright, brilliant, just about a jade green? Beautiful. And when I picked this route, I figured it was going to be off the beaten path. Well, the Cascade Loop, I guess, is not off the beaten path, because you see motorhomes, travel trailers, motorcycles, tourists from all over the place. It's different than what I expected, for sure, because I figured this is going to be just out in the middle of the boondocks with nothing. You know, no traffic, and you can see, like, look at the vehicles, and it's one after the other after the other after the other. Oh, boys are driving some Triumphs there. Cool. And then you turn around and you look, behind, and look at how many vehicles all in line. So he's got a nice set of wheels. Yeah, this is different than what I expected for sure. I think, or maybe everybody just had the same idea I had. So as I said, Canada's boring. So is the States when you're looking at nature. But you know, I've been to a lot of places in this world, and Ross Lake, Washington, and the Cascade Mountain Range has got to be one of the most beautiful places I think I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to turn the camera around. Take a look at this. We made it another 3 miles down the road, and every time we get back on the road, Wei Fong says, pull over, we got to take some pictures. So it's her fault that we're going to be late. It's always her fault. But you know, the place is so pretty. We might as well get the pictures while we're here. Like, look at this. You don't got this in China, I tell you that right now. Look at behind me here. Wow. Yes, I'm gonna go to the scenic spot. As you can see, the weather changes quite dramatically when you get up into the higher mountains. It just looks cold. It's not. It's probably about 65 degrees here. But this is on one of the passes in the Cascade Mountain Range, and it is beautiful out here. There's still a lot of traffic. Obviously, they got a lot of snow this winter because, holy smokes, they still got, what? 2.5 feet, 3 feet of snow here. So, yes, from summer to winter in about 20 miles. I love it. Cool little motorcycle, I'll tell you that right now. And he's driving along in this t-shirt. Oh God, he's good. He's tougher than I am, I'll tell you that right now. What, princess?
Take pictures.
You want me to take some more pictures of you? I gotta go take some more pictures of the princess. Oh, this is my life. So it's another day, day 2 of our trip across northern United States to Regina, Saskatchewan. And here we are at the Grand Coulee Dam in Washington. Yes, and Princess is still with me.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. So this is I don't know, we've been on the road for maybe a half an hour, 40 minutes this morning, and it's really nice outside. And we thought, you know, the surrounding has changed sort of into a rolling hills. I don't know what you would call it. In Canada we call it Badlands because it's the only thing that you can do is raise cattle on it. But as you can see, they've got enough water. Oh, and yes, we stopped here because Wei Fong thinks it's pretty, and she wants me to take some pictures. So she's she's sitting here waiting for me to take pictures. So
I don't know.
I'll be back. Davenport, Washington. We're just driving through this small town, and we see this motel that's set up on the side of the street. And as anything in the United States, they take pride in their Wild West heritage. So this motel is made up sort of to mimic a small old western village town, whatever, in the olden days. You know, it's got the you can see for yourself. Some time and effort's been put into making it look like this. Okay, well, this is the restaurant and whatever area of the motel. It's even got the Indian statue out, the old buggy type thing, and yeah, it's pretty neat. So, and on the other side of it is where the actual motel is, where the rooms on the other side. Let's walk through here because it's sort of neat. It's cold out here today. Brr, but it's still early. Yeah. America, eh? It's got a little bit more character than Canada. See, and make a motel, and you see, it looks like an old Western motel. I don't see that anybody's staying here. Maybe it's not open yet or anymore. I don't know. But we were driving by and Wei Fong said, "Stop! I want to take pictures." Of course, she wants to take pictures, but it has character. It's something that I look for, and it's when we're traveling, and it's nice to see. Oh, and the Wild West boys here. And yes, that's the princess over there, waiting for me to take pictures for her. So, as always, I gotta go take pictures of Wei Fong. See, and then there's some places like Montana. Yes, we scooted through Idaho and now we're in Montana. And all I've seen so far is trees, and more trees. Oh, and lots of big semi-trucks. So like, this is one of the main roads through northern Montana. So you get a lot of, it's an interstate. You get a lot of the big trucks cruising by. This is a big road to haul stuff. Yes. And then in Montana, it's just trees and highway. That's all I've seen. I've been driving for a couple hours in Montana now. Trees and highways. So I woke the princess up because she was sleeping, and now she's out looking at the trees and taking pictures of the trees. Yes. I needed to stretch my legs. Well, we're out in the middle of nowhere in Montana, northern Montana. We're about, I don't know, an hour from the Canadian border south of Regina, Saskatchewan. And we listened to my cell phone giving us directions. And this is part of the way to get to Canada on a grid road. On a grid road. And look around you. Like, there is absolutely nothing here. So like, most of Montana has been like this. The first part was pretty, but other than that, you know, we've seen, you know, a deer. I hit a bird with the car this morning. But then as we're driving down the road, these birds, they look like they're kamikaze, and they come right in front of the car. Well, out of about 10 of them that did that, I hit one. I'm sorry. Anyway, so the next clip is going to be from Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. I better get going before somebody comes along. And as if that's going to happen, somebody coming along. Oh, in this road, instead of having to go all the way around on highways, this is called cut across road. So this cuts across, I guess, a bunch of farmland and takes us to the road that goes to the border crossing. Okay, well, see you later. Everything's good. We listened to my cell phone that tells us where to go. The mapping had us going to Whitetail border crossing that's been closed for like years. We're down to our last 1/16 of a tank of fuel. We're out in the middle of nowhere, about, well, we figure about 30 miles from Plentywood, Montana, where hopefully we can get some fuel. This is getting a little bit scary. Not. We'll get there. See, I do the driving, so if we run out of fuel, Wei Fong will have to push. So I got nothing to worry about, just as long as she can push the car. Well, so this is the next morning, and we made it to my brother's place in Regina. So this is the first step, or the first leg of our trip here this summer. So I'm gonna go put this all together and try to get it out to you within a reasonable time period. And that's another video from Gweilo60. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button, and thanks for watching. It was a hard one to make and took us 2,200 kilometers of driving. Ouch. I was so bagged last night. When I got to bed, it was like, yes, time to go to sleep.